There you go.
There you are. Hello, lads and lasses of the pipe smoke community of Ireland. This is the Pipepastor coming to you once again with my son, BoldO'Donahue, Nicholas Jordan Bertolero. Nicholas, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How are you doing with your own good self?
Doing well. How about you?
I'm doing okay. What we're doing right now is we're lighting up these fine Petersons that our good friend Glenn Whalen sent us, and these have a history to them. I'll let BoldO'Donahue tell you about them, but look at this.
Yeah, these are just wonderful. These are based off the Rosler pipes. They got some wonderful straight flame grain on them, some bird's eye on the bottom, and they have a custom inscription, McCool, if you can see that, and a really cool Irish font that was used on my dad's Irish heartbeat pipe, and I had them reused on these. And McCool, Finn McCool, was an Irish legendary hunter in myth, and he had these two hounds named Bran and Skilling, and I thought it'd be cool to name our pipes after two mythological hounds, because they're two bulldogs, and I didn't want to go with Odin's hounds, so I chose Finn McCool. So I got McCool engraved on the side of our pipes. That's that. They're
And why did we get these from Glenn? What was it?
Well, it was because they botched the restaining of our racing green pipes. We got them back and they're botched pretty bad. So Glenn made it right by offering us two other pipes the same.
This is how Peterson makes things right. So that's just a class act. Any way you want to go, you need to hope that every once in a while they botch a pipe for you, because what they do to make it right. And hey, Glenn, we appreciate what you did, man, because I know you worked hard at getting these pipes right. We appreciate it, brother.
Yes. And they're fantastic. I mean,
you know, I'm a stem freak. I love stems. I particularly like his stem a little bit more than I like mine, but love amber stems.
You got the 999, and I got the 80S shape, the model.
And
they're just beautiful.
The paneling that they did on his is very, very difficult. They all the way down to the stem. It just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
and we're smoking two tobaccos he included with the pipes. Wild Atlantic is extremely good. I love it.
I like it.
It's an English, and it's probably one of my favorite English that I've had. Old Dublin's also very good. I would say this is a great everyday smoke. Comes in a little bag. What little description inside. Seals really well. Let me read you the description. This elegant blend comprises of loose cut ripe orange Virginia, fine oriental leaves, and a premium quality Latakia from the Balkans. The generous amount of Latakia provides this rich blend with its unique English character and traditional smoky note. And the Irish, if you buy a tobacco from Ireland, they include not just a warning label on it like we do in the States, not just this little Gaelic warning, smoking's bad for you. They also include a very graphic, full-color picture of someone with like mouth disease. There's like a mouth disease, like someone's like teeth were all like rotted and nasty, and then the other picture was on this other one, the Irish Dew. There was another picture of some other disgusting smoking-related disease. So they're really trying to convince you not to smoke. Anyway, but you're smoking the Irish Dew. What do you think of it?
I think it's quite good. Did you know you just got a filter in it?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
There we go. The Irish Dew is a Virginia Burley blend.
Very good. It's typical Virginia. Virginias are naturally sweet.
It reminded me of Howl of the Wind by Rat Trace a little bit. It's a luxury mixture of well-matured Virginia and toasted burley tobaccos with whiskey and blossom fruit undertones. Sweet hint of vanilla and touch of chocolate rising from the toasted burley give this tobacco an exceptional finish. The blend is pressed into cakes and rubbed, enhancing the natural aroma of the tobacco. I didn't get the chocolate and vanilla hints from it. But it is you can tell it was like a flake. It's got really thick ribbons, really thick. But I loved it. It was really mellow. Both of these are very great everyday pipe smokes.
Speaking about which,
So there's a filter in here?
I have been very, very open in my self-disclosure of the fact that I'm a wimp when it comes to English tobaccos and that kind of thing. And I don't really typically like strong tobaccos. I thought. Well,
oh gosh,
I stumbled upon this awesome tobacco. First of all, 1792, and I just sent Care some via Michael Rizzo. So Care, yours will be coming, but it's going to Michael Rizzo first. If Michael doesn't open it and try everything, it'll get to you. But 1792 is pretty strong, but excellent, very tasty tobacco. What would you call that? Is that in English?
Yeah, I think so.
And I recently tried one of Samuel Gaywith's triple or double rope. He has a double rope and a triple rope. The double rope is brown, or is it black? Double rope is black.
It was like black.
And the triple rope is brown.
Whatever one you gave me.
Triple rope is just way too dang strong. It doesn't, and I wouldn't have minded it, but it doesn't taste as good. But the double rope I loved. I mean, it was a sweet taste, nice aroma, and it's a very strong tobacco. I mean, it'll knock you on your butt. Did it knock you on your butt?
I only took 3 puffs from it, 3 or 4 puffs.
Young Aaron Thompson and BoldO'Donahue could not handle the tobacco.
It was like old shoe leather that had been brined in turpentine.
If I may,
for like 10 years.
If I may, they could not handle it.
No, I got it out of my pipe as quick can be. I did not want the bowls of
I can't believe it.
My pipe to sustain that
this is
aroma. I'm going to go back with a clay pipe and try it out. I was afraid that this really peculiar flavor.
I bet you Aaron substituted or something because he had it in his shirt pocket, remember? Put it in his hamper. Who knows what kind of stuff.
No, it was still like, you could see there was like rope that had been cut. And it was only 2 little discs.
You got stuff in here. What's that?
It's a pipe
mushroom?
cleaner. It's a cotton from a pipe cleaner. It was 2 little discs from a rope that had been cut. Like 2 little small discs. We rubbed it out and it was like an ounce almost.
Well, I'm glad. I don't want to waste it.
So we knocked the ash out of the like top, put all the tobacco back in the bag, so we could sucker someone else into trying it.
You guys are idiots.
I'm gonna go back and give it another shot.
You're an idiot. I don't know what's the matter. So okay, so we're going to bring a tin, fresh tin, and we're going to do it together, so I can make sure I wasn't out of my mind that day.
All right.
I got a very, very touching gift from young Matt Baker this week, who sent me this awesome pipe tamper.
That's cool.
With a Easter lily in the middle of it. Probably not Easter lily. It's a lily.
It looks like a Easter rising lily.
And that's what the significance is, that it's an Easter rising lily. Now, being American, I'm not quite familiar with that shell. So Matt wrote me and gave me a little history on it. Let me read it to you.
Oh, that's not. He's not from America. That Baker.
I don't think so. Anyway, he sends me the top paragraph is crazy good. He said, "Dear Pipepastor, I hope this finds you well and you're having a better time in your recovery. I am. Thank you. I can't start to explain the things that you have done for me." He goes on and talks all kinds of stuff about me, and it's just cool. But I mean, none of it's true, but it's true for him, and I appreciate it. He really encouraged me, and I really appreciate it. Second paragraph, though, he explains the shell.
Hey, Sarduch is staring at us, just saluting.
My wife was mocking us. Okay, here's what he says. He says, "I'm not an arts and crafts person, but felt I had to make these pipe tampers and send them to all the admins and residents of the group. The craftsmanship may not be top-notch, but my intentions are good. The round I used is a 303 British round, or a 7.7 millimeter.
Oh, okay.
I researched this, and these would have been used in Ireland around the time of the uprising. The volunteers borrowed, bought, and stole Lee Enfields wherever they could in the months leading up to the rising. So many service rifles began to go missing in the months leading up to the rising, mostly sold off by British Tommies at Dublin port, that troops embarking at Holyheads for Dublin were instructed to leave their rifles behind in Wales and pick up new ones at barracks in Dublin. And for the top, I carved out an Easter lily, self-explanatory. Also, I have included a CD of some good Irish rebel music.
Yes.
I wish you a happy Easter and St. Patrick's Day."
Oh, very first song with Foggy Dew. Yes.
He says, "I wish you a happy Easter on St. Patrick and on St. Patrick's Day. Toss the CD in and know I am three sheep to the wind singing along." Bully on you, Matt. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with the arts and crafts on this, and I really, it's a great token of my country, and I appreciate it, and I it's very endearing.
There's a playlist for you.
Thank you for all the Irish rebel songs, and Matt, on the third song, we'll be with you there, brother.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna try out the couvert on St. Patrick's?
Yeah, why don't we?
All right.
I got another pipe, another Peterson. I haven't smoked yet because I'm waiting for young Aaron Thompson to join us.
Where is it? Oh, the 2008
yeah.
pipe of the year.
Don't want to break it out till we do it, but that's a silver top, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the silver cap one.
Yeah.
Have you looked at it yet? I haven't even. I gave it to you in the box seal, but I don't even know what it looks like.
I don't remember.
Did it come intact? I mean, you make sure it wasn't snapped or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You want to go get it?
No, we'll show them. Maybe we'll do a video on
St.
St. Patrick's Day. We'll smoke our pipe of the year 2008s.
Yeah, and have a black and tan.
We won't call it that, though.
What do we call it?
Oh, no, we got to think of something else.
Oh, yeah, because of you. Well, so we were just out of church. This is for Monday, but we just got out of church about an hour or so ago. And forgot to make this yesterday, so we're making just a quick video today. I'm glad to see that Phil Hargraves is back on and posting. Phil, just try to be healthy, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, brother struggles. I told him, well, it's the English food. It's the English food he's eating. Get off of the liver and all of that stuff and onto that. Get the jellied eel and crap out of there, the testicles and whatever else you're eating, and get some good Italian food or something. Get some...
Italians got some weird stuff too, Dad.
Like what?
Like...
Oh, you're going to make fun of eel?
Yeah.
There's nothing like a good eel, man. Nothing like it.
Didn't you just tell him to get off of the eel?
Yeah. Oh. That's jellied eel. A bowl full of eel. It's green jelly. The eel is in green jelly. And they actually have a day where they see how much blood pudding and jellied eel they can eat while drinking beer. A contest.
What?
They're slurping the jellied eel, and then they bite into these great big white balls, which are actually bladders. They put the blood in and then boil it. Listen, so the blood gets hard, like a pudding. Then they bite into the bladder and suck out the blood.
That is the most disgusting.
It's barbaric. It's pagan.
The Celts, they drink the blood of their own dead.
That's why Phil's always sick. Intestinal problem.
To be serious though, I do hope that his health improves.
Sure do.
Do we know what it is, or is that private?
He has I don't remember him saying specifically, but it's intestinal, and that's enough for me.
Like Martin Luther?
No.
Didn't he have a bunch of intestinal problems?
He had flatulence problem.
I thought he had bowel issues, like he was constipated.
Probably did. That's why he always wanted his wife's beard. So, anything you want to say? Any exciting things? You got your floor in yet?
Most of my flooring's done. Just need to do the bathrooms.
Good.
And the baseboards. So that's been an ordeal. Man alive. You ever done your own flooring? It's worth it, though. It feels good.
This is not anybody. This is Mr. Artist Detail Guy here, so I can guarantee you every crack is covered. Everything is perfect.
Well, I don't know about that. When you're working on it 14 hours and then one day, you start to get a little lax toward the end.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's getting some more rain here in Fresno.
Clouds are rolling back in.
Yep.
Nice.
And it's been hot here. I mean, it's just barely March, and it's been 77, 78, 79. I'm not into it, man.
No, it's dropped back down to the 60s. Low 60s. Today I think it was supposed to be 60.
Yeah.
That's my type of weather. Cloudy and 60. Last night it was pouring rain. Sat out with some people in the Pelican and watched Sherlock Holmes. Smoked pipes. It was a good time.
Yep, so for those of you guys like Michael Rizzo who cannot handle the fact that I don't spread out and try other tobaccos besides my top 3, I have been. And this tobacco here from Peterson, I'm not real fond of Peterson tobaccos as a rule, but the last couple of times we've had some good ones. But
yeah, I think we didn't like the heavy cased ones like Killarney.
Yeah, didn't like that. They all bit me.
Yeah, but
all
like their Virginias and their English ones have been really, really good.
And you know, I don't smoke real fast, but maybe I was smoking them too fast. And if you smoked them slower, they'd be okay. The taste wasn't horrible.
I don't know if they have one yet, but Peterson should make a Virginia Perique. I love Virginia Periques.
I'm going to have to give Perique another try. It usually gets me sick.
I want to get a whole pound of Perique and just add Perique to everything I smoke. I love it so much. I just want to mix it with everything.
That's wonderful.
Isn't it?
No.
Hey, guess what? I gained a year of my life back. I thought I turned 33. This was this last Tuesday. And I was like, man, I'm 33. That stinks. And then I find out when I went to celebrate my birthday with my family, they're like, you're not 33, you're 32. And so then I had to consult my iPhone. I asked Siri how old I was, and Siri said I was 32. So I was overjoyed. It's like I gained an extra year. Yeah. Gained an extra year. So anyway.
Well, let's see. My adventure was that I went in to get my ears checked, and they found my ears were almost completely sealed with earwax because I clean my ears every day with a Q-tip. But I guess basically I shoved the earwax. I packed it into my ear.
Isn't this a recurring problem? You had this like a year ago.
Well, I can't handle anything that feels wet or anything in my ear. I can't handle that when I take a shower.
When our DNA test said that we have wet earwax. So our genes determine whether we have dry earwax or wet. I didn't know there was such a thing as dry earwax.
So evidently I'm packing my ears like you pack a musket. So then they say, but you know what? We'll give you an ear test anyway. So they gave me an ear test and found out that I have significant hearing loss and tried to sell me hearing aids on the spot. Now they told me I need to go get my ears blown out at the doctor's office. But then they try to sell me, did they not register if my ears are packed? Maybe that's why I can't hear. So I go to the doctor's and they irrigate my ears. Well, it's packed in there so tightly that they just blasted the stuff further back in my ear, and I was stone deaf.
Sweet.
I could not hear.
How long were you this way?
Well, 4 days.
I bet you that was a peaceful 4 days for you.
It was. Indeed.
You sit there, reading the newspaper, nodding your head. Who knows if she's talking to you?
I could hear a little bit, but they didn't know that, so I could play deaf and they wouldn't even know. So they gave me some oil or something to put in my ear, drops, and went back and they blew out like a chunk out of this ear.
Did you save it?
It was disgusting. And then they were just chipping away at this ear, but voila, I can hear. I'll be darned.
That's amazing.
I could have like $4,000 or $5,000 worth of ear hearing aids or whatever they are, and not even need them. So I'm glad to say that I can hear.
That's tremendous. I heard that it's better to use bobby pins to clean your ears out because it doesn't shove them back. You just kind of scrape it along and it collects them in the bobby pin instead of the Q-tip. I use Q-tips myself, but I only use them like once a week. I try to be careful about it.
Anything else you guys want to know about our hygienic habits?
I know.
I'm glad to share
covered
with you.
Disgusting foods, earwax.
What else?
They should have taken a picture of your earwax glob and posted it on the front of the tobacco pouches. That this is what could happen to you if you smoke. Have this big old fat glob of nasty earwax chunks.
I don't know who was it this last week. You probably know that posted that thing on smoking.
No, I think it was Barry. Barry tagged me in it.
Yeah, it's a decent article. I like the article. It's decent.
My business partner.
You got to be careful with articles about smoking and health because it's hard to get articles where people don't have a dog in the hunt. You know what I mean? And if they're the anti-smoking people, they're going to find all kinds of problems in it. And if they're not, and if they're people being fair, then they'll include the fact that there's a little health risk involved if you're not moderate in it.
There's a health risk involved in eating steak.
Well, sure. That's what I mean. There's a little bit of a health involved in it. If you're moderate, on the other hand, if you took another tact and talked about how it adds years to your life by calming you down, keeping your blood pressure low, and that kind of thing, that it helps you think more clearly. It lends itself to a calming effect and that kind of thing. You do all kinds of things with statistics, and so when young fellas write me about smoking a pipe, especially if they're really young, I just tell them, keep yourself to about 3 bowls a day. If that to me is high, but keep yourself to about 3 bowls a day. You're going to be okay, but just try to be moderate if you can, and be careful when you're drinking alcohol, because when you drink alcohol, it will tend to cause the tobacco to irritate your tongue and your lips a little bit more if you're not careful. So,
yeah, especially the whiskey.
I mean, I knew a guy who gave up smoking, gave up drinking, gave up sex, gave up women, and he was absolutely healthy right up until the day he shot himself. I mean, Albert Einstein said that smoking a pipe was the best thing you could do to keep yourself calm and thinking clearly. So if Einstein said it,
wasn't he also a socialist?
Einstein?
Yeah. Someone told me. Of course, they're a Bernie supporter, so they've got a dog in the hunt. They said, oh yeah, Albert Einstein was a commie socialist.
We're not.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
You lost your mind.
But I digress. I don't want to get political.
Well, you just did.
Commie socialists.
Can't wait for that new Peterson to come out, though. Boy, I like that look at that bike.
The PSOI?
Oh,
yes. You know, everyone I've talked to either loves it or hates it. There's no in between. Yeah, like half of my friends locally that are part of PSOI, like, oh, that's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, what in the world is wrong with you?
I don't know what's wrong with it. There's a hat.
I love it. I think
like
it's the only thing I would change is to be sandblasted instead of rusticated, but I still love it. Still nice.
We got it rocking. PSOI's got it rocking.
Yeah.
How's your pipe community doing?
Oh, the local one?
Yeah, Central Valley.
It's good. We need to start up some monthly meetings.
Anybody show up at your house the other night?
Yeah.
Who? Kevin, besides Kevin Weens, who showed up?
Kevin Weens, Ralph and Ellen, and Kevin Claybaugh. Kevin Schweitzer bailed at me at the last. He had to deal with some home issues, but there's going to be a Kevin trifecta. 3 Kevins.
Yeah. Kevin Claybaugh made my video with me last week.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Well, you guys, we're jibber-jabbing.
Jibbing and jabbing.
Time to go. But I hope that everybody is fine over there. And
I know they're probably disappointed we didn't talk about anything controversial or hair-raising.
Well, we'll get back to Ecclesiastes next week, and I think it's the 7th chapter, which you actually close out half the book. So we'll close out half the book next week, talking about the inability that we have to enjoy ourselves if we leave out our Creator. You need God to enjoy it. In fact, if He built it in there, that unless He gives you the ability to enjoy the good things and the simple things of life, you can't enjoy them, because you'll always want more and more and more. You'll abuse them. The more you abuse them, the more you're going to want. You're never satisfied with what you've got. You want to consume quicker. You want to use up things quicker. But with God and a good tobacco, you're a better friend. You're a better husband, better father, better human being all around. So we'll talk about that next week. But the encouragement comes from you guys all the time, and it's over the top. I remember when my boy and me when my son and I used to make videos, these comments we get were crazy. They were crazy about guys, becoming Christians. Some guys entered the ministry, became pastors, all over the world.
And that wasn't intentional.
No, I mean
we're just goofing off most of the time.
But, the most important person in our life is the Almighty, and we include Him in everything we do.
Yeah.
And for most Irishmen, that ought to be natural. So, but in any case, you guys take care of yourself. You make sure that you're safe and your families are safe, and you're taking it slow, and that you enjoy your life. And especially you fathers, take time with your kids, and make sure you take life slow, because they grow up so fast. Well, this is the Pipepastor and BoldODonahue signing off to you, and until we talk to you the next time, sláinte.